Howdy folks. And howdy Chile. And welcome to another stream of Hearts of Iron 3 with me, Field Marshal Lucky Luke. It's episode number 18 actually. Well, we're playing Hearts of Iron 3 with Black Ice mod version 10.2, and today we got a telegram from Adolf, and there was only one word in it, and it said Barbarossa. So the time has finally come to invade Russia. Now I've done a few small changes off stream, so let's load up and go through those. Oop. Now hopefully we're not going to be experiencing too many crashes from now on. Yeah, well, first of all, I tried to get as much rare materials as possible because we are extremely low on them. Well, we are going to run out, so if that happens, our economy will just fall apart. The next thing I've done, okay, I've set the paratrooper units, so we do have 4 units now that are quite strong, with the headquarters that have only the air landing infantry in, but still there's how much? Almost, well, 13,500 troops there. I've also put 5, this is air engineer regiment, and 5 pack artillery units, which will be added to those paratrooper units. We do have 4 units, but when those engineers and all that is will be built, there's going to be another one, so we'll have 5. The next thing, oh yeah, I stopped the fighters, they need to repair. So we currently have 0 well, air defense, 0 air defense in Western Germany. Yeah, I've changed training laws from basic training to advanced training, simply because we'll need a lot more officers now that the Eastern Front opens. It will cost us money and some other things, but I think that we'll manage. Oh, the descent is high. What else have we changed? Oh yeah, I've switched or changed a few of the ministers. I think that this one's new. Not sure which one. Chief of Staff will be changed soon, but we need to recruit a few more units first. Head of Intelligence was actually changed. Not sure if I've changed Chief of Navy. And yeah, that's it. The biggest problem that we'll face when it comes to production, we need to build the rare materials up. I've put, well, 2 more factories into the production line, and we'll have to get those up and built. Now this will go to the Eastern Front. Okay, so that's it. Now, oh boy. Oh yeah, the plans. Or actually, let's first look at how the situation here with Japan. So they did manage to push in. Oh, this is already Japan. Interesting. Ooh, no, this looks good. So China soon won't exist anymore, though they are offering up some resistance, but these are partisans. I think that Japanese will be able to quell those down. Now let's see, China, Xibei, Sanma and Yunnan. I think that this is Xibei, Sanma. Now where's Yunnan? Aha, up here. So this is good. They will launch an attack into Burma soon. And then it's on to the war with the United States. Okay, so China is doing a good job. Now in regards to Northern Africa, the thing is, or actually the plan is, to take these two ports. There's no ports down here. The Italians took Sudan, Port Sudan. So that means that if we manage to take these two ports, there's only one left here in Beirut. The thing is that if we manage to take these three ports, the whole system for the Brits, the whole army will collapse, everything. They do have actually a connection, a land connection, which means that they can bring supplies up from this port, from Mombasa. But okay, I don't know how big that port is, but the thing here is that there is no supply lines built, which means that they cannot get the supplies up. So the push has already been ordered to take these two ports. The next thing that I've been thinking about, but I'm reluctant to do, the Italian forces in this area are more or less crappy. This is a crappy unit, this is a crappy unit, these are militia units. I think there's only one, maybe two proper divisions. Yeah. So I'm afraid they won't be able to hold out or take Beirut, but the thing is that there's mountains here, and we do have two mountain divisions. Well, one is still coming to Athens, but the second one is already in Athens, and we do have transports. So what we could actually do is move those two divisions to help the Italians out. But the primary goal would be to take Beirut first. I will wait for a short while to see how this will work. How this will work out for the Italians. If they manage to hold out, then it's perfect. But yeah, we do have a sort of a backup plan to bring more units in if needed. And now on to the Soviet Union. No, let's see. So they are actually being pushed back by the Romanians, which is interesting. They actually managed to get across the river. There's going to be one push. Oh, these units are still moving up. Armored support, okay, fine. Well, anyway, there's going to be a push from these two provinces that will go down here. So don't think, yeah, there's no fortresses in these two provinces. There's an airfield. No, it's not. Ah, okay, it's down here. Anyway, we're going to try our best and push through, make a pincer and try to cut these units off. The main goal here is to get their mechanized units into the pocket. Now if we manage to do that, the Russians are gonna get screwed badly on the southern part of the front. On the northern side I'm a bit worried, because they have an insane number of units here, and these are strong units, and we have nothing to oppose them. We are dug in. We are dug in deep. Now we do have a backup units, but these are not, I mean, there's not many. So the thing here is that in the worst case scenario, we are going to fall back behind the river, and there's 2 infantry divisions in reserve here. There are some infantry divisions in reserve here at Königsberg, and hopefully we are going to hold out if they decide to attack us. Now our main force, of course, is the 1st Panzer Army. Now the pincer that's going to move up here, I still haven't decided. We'll see how the battle goes, but the thing is that these are the most important units here. Tank corps, 2 infantry corps that are going to try to hold the pocket in, and there's the main force of attack. Of course, it consists of the Chile Raiders. Our strongest units we do have on our front. Where are they? So yeah, this is going to be the main spearhead. They do have special commanders in, not all, but I think there's 4 units. Anyway, first pocket that we're going to try to create is in this province. Then we'll try to drive a wedge. Well, 3 provinces wide would be optimal, but that never works, so we'll try to drive a wedge up to this river, and then we'll go north, and we need to encircle Leningrad. Now, probably from the start we are going to cut Leningrad off, because it's very hard to cut this province from the Soviets. The plan for cutting them off on the northern side is actually to use the paratroopers, but we'll see if they will be ready and how this will work. We did stretch the organization here to the limit. These are 96, 92, 93. Okay, this is 43. So we'll have to use all our transport planes if we want to send paratroopers anywhere, which is actually going to be quite a big problem. So yeah, this pincer also has 2 panzer corps, so 2 tank corps, motorized divisions and some infantry divisions, and this is going to be for plugging the gaps. Now these units are very fast. The Nitro Corps, it's motorized infantry with tank destroyers, so these are very strong defensive units who will plug the gaps and move together with the tanks if needed. There's also the infantry armor support, which is actually situated here in case that this front starts falling. Otherwise they are going to be moved up into the pocket. Now the plan here is we have to destroy their supply lines, and the main supply lines are of course in these ports. So for that reason we are going to send the coastal battleship, move them here. This will do 2 things. First, it will block these ports. Second, if this unit, which I am sure it will get attacked, will have support from coastal battleships. No, this is not the one. Oh boy, they still need... So coastal battleships will provide coastal bombardment, which is very potent. The second thing that I've been looking at, we'll see if we'll try to create the first pocket somehow like this. So we'll have to take Riga. There's a lot of woods here, so it's very hard to fight through. But if we go up north, there's too many ports that we cannot block, most likely. So there's a port here, there's a port up here and up here, so there's 3 more. We do have 2 fleets. But I don't think that we can blockade them all. There's going to be a lot of Soviet resistance up here, bombers and stuff like that, so we'll probably have to pull back the navy at some point, which means that all the army will get supplies and then they can push us back. So maybe we'll try to create a pocket here first, push with the second units up, and if we manage to destroy this pocket quickly, we then will be able to proceed up north much faster. So that's the plan. Now, of course, we are going to bomb the ports as well and the ships here. I just hope that these guys don't have too much anti-aircraft guns. I did check the province itself doesn't have many anti-aircraft guns, actually none. Oh, pardon me, but the units can still shoot down our aircraft. What else is important? Oh yeah, well, of course, the weather. As far as we know, or as far as our intelligence told us, there's not much snow actually, so no mud, no frozen territory, which means that our units can move. So that's why Adolf said we are going to attack today. These units all have orders. So, oh boy, this is going to be wild, guys. Let's declare war on the Soviet Union. Oh, okay. Oh, interesting. Well, we are going to go for conquer. Though this is I've never seen this, so it's something new in this mod. Crush the Soviet Union and annex everything west of the Urals. So that means that the... where's the Urals at? This is the Urals. It's the chain of mountains. So annexing everything west of this. Well, I wish Larkin would be here. There are 2 or maybe 3 major cities behind the Urals. Not sure which ones. But conquering the whole country might be much tougher. But anyway, we are going to go for it. Here's the thing, maybe the guys that made the mod made this achievable and this more or less unachievable, or let's say impossible to do, but still we are going to try it out. So, oh boy, interesting. This means we can wipe out one of their units right away. No. So let's start moving. Oh boy, this is going to be a lot of work. Let me get a drink first. Oh man. Now what we're going to do is we're gonna go behind closed doors to issue some well, special units orders, for example like chilies. Oh man, so where's the tank set? You're going to push up north to close this pocket in. This infantry unit will attack up north to pin these units down. Yay, Chile! We are going to crush the Soviets. Oh man, check this out. They have so much army here. Oh, Alexander! Welcome to the front. We've just initiated the attack. Actually, I'm streaming for 24 minutes and we haven't unpaused yet. So, yeah. Now, infantry division, motorized, will go up north. Actually, 2, 3 will go up north. There's more panzers here. They will all strike here. Motorized. These two motorized are gonna go up. Two will go up and that's it for this flank. Now, first infantry needs to advance, that's it. So first infantry goes up as well. The 4th infantry will stay put for now. Convoy raider. Okay. Yeah, light tanks, we didn't manage to upgrade those. The Chile Raiders are the medium tanks. Port strike during the day. 1, 2, 3. Port strike during the day. 1, 2, 3. These are going to be for defense. We'll see how these guys will work out. Now these units. During the day continuous. So there are fighters here. They don't have any units down there, which is awesome. They do have planes up here. I'm looking to bomb their airfields, so it's a small one. This is also a small one, so it's not a very strong. So the planes are up. Yeah, these got busted down in Africa. These are up already. So is there anything that we should actually do? Not for this moment, except move the motorized nitro core up. Well, all the way up. Okay, this is it. Now here we are going to struck with are these motorized? They are. So this is only infantry. Well, this one will attack. The Vikings will attack. And this one will attack. Armor support. Panzer divisions. Now there's not. Where the heck is it? I only have 2 units down here, so that kind of sucks. But we are still going to attack. And Lightning Corps. Now these are also sort of special units. There's the armor support.